Good evening, good evening, good evening. Just welcome everyone. Can you just let me know that you can see me and hear me? Awesome. Yeah. So straight away, I'll apologise. Obviously, I'm looking at this screen here, and obviously, as you've seen on the videos, this is brand new webinar software. I've purchased Webinar Jam, so we can do live webinars. I was getting fed up with Zoom, so I'm kind of getting a feel of it now. If I move because I've got my Webinar Jam page over here with all of my things that I can do, but let me just check. If I move this across here to the screen that I'm actually screen recording, is this going to ruin it? Yes, you can probably see what that's doing there, I presume. So I think I'm going to move that back here, and sorry, let me just click on that. Sorry, so you can probably see my egg timer now. So, as I said prior to the webinar, there's going to be lots of little things quirky. We will get used to this software together, and there will be some mess ups. There will be some mistakes. Please just comment if there's anything happening that you can't hear, you can't see, if it's breaking up. Please instantly let me know, and I can try and rectify it. So yeah, just really looking forward to it. In fact, what I will do is I'll turn my webcam off, and then it stops me then obviously looking across this way like I'm looking at myself now doing it, which is going to be highly annoying for you. And also because of my internet speed, it's going to help the signal. I want to make sure you've got a really good signal. So I'm going to turn that off. So I've probably disappeared now. That's great. So it means that I can now focus on just delivering some great content for you. So let's just quickly ask who's on the webinar, where you're from, what's your name? Whilst I have a mouthful of water before my voice goes. I've been on the phone a lot today. I've done probably about 4 Facebook Lives. I've done Instagram Lives. So I can already feel it's 9 p.m. here in the UK, so it's kind of coming to the end of our day. So, Paul, how are you, Paul? Paul from America. Tanya, nice to see you again, Tanya. Okay. Yeah. Oh, just up the road. I can't read that. Is that Colchester? Yeah, I think it's Colchester. Brilliant. UK, brilliant. Thanks, Sanjay. Nice to have you on here. Where are you from, Sanjay? And I'm not going to go for everyone, guys. You know, welcome to the weekly What the Funnel webinar. Schedule for tonight is we're going to be going through talking about webinar funnels. We're going to do an overview, get them on the whiteboard, and we're also going to draw that out, and then we're going to try and build one in 30 minutes. Okay. So first things first. So I'm going to start playing around with my new toy. So I'm hoping on the screen now you should be able to see I've now got a whiteboard on the screen. I'm hoping you can all see that. Give me a 1 for yes, a 2 for no. Perfect. So you can see this here. What does that do? Oh, that gets rid of that little, I don't know if you could see that or I could just see it. And this is whiteboard 1, so I can add additional. So as I said to you previously, this is going to be a bit of a learning curve. I have played with this, but that was the mistake I made the other day. I played around with it and ended up recording a live webinar, which if you opted in on Monday or Tuesday morning, you would have been taken straight to a replay of me just playing around and testing it. So apologies about that. So first things first, give me a 1 for yes. Let me ask the question. Who here has already got started with their profit funnel business? 1 for yes, 2 for not quite, but you've opted in, and a 3 for what the F is a profit funnel business. Whilst you're answering me, I'm just going to start drawing out what we've got. So getting several ones, couple of 2s. Yeah, being okay. I understand that, Paul. Being lazy, and several threes. So what we will do. So please tell me if you can see this. As far as I know, you can. So what we've got here. Oh, sorry. Have I done that really high? Yeah, it kind of looks like I have. Look, apologies. Let me start that again. Let's make it nice and central. So what we've got here is. So this is your traffic. So let's just call this a Facebook ad, but it could be any kind of traffic. It doesn't matter. We've got inside the profit funnel business, you've got an opt-in page where we're giving something away, and you've got a thank you page, which is where you're going to start making money straight away. Okay. So in essence, this is traffic. And let me click on that. And oh, sorry, no, click on that one. So the bottom line is you're going to drive traffic from wherever you're driving it from. It could be a blog, it could be Facebook ad, it could be Instagram, it could be anywhere. It does not matter. And they're going to land on your, let's say this is an advert with an image, with some text, and it's going to have a learn more here button. When they click on that, it's going to take them through to your opt-in page. Now, let me show you over here. This is the clever bit about this. I'm hoping this will work. Okay, no, it won't work. So it will work later on. But what I'll do is let me turn this off. There you go. So you can see here, this is our opt-in page. This is what you get as part of your profit funnel business. You click one button and you download this. And I'll show you how to get your very own profit funnel business at the end of the webinar. So you've got two different variations on the opt-in page. As you can see here, option 1 and option 2. And what the ClickFunnels software will do is you set this to 50-50, and it will just send variations across to each opt-in page. So as you can see, this opt-in page comes fully optimized, highly converts, and we're giving you this funnel strategies for building your online business book, and we're even teaching you how to modify that, brand it, add your own affiliate links, URLs, etc. in there so that you're making money straight. So as you can see here, discover the simple steps I use to build massively successful online business. And the person is then going to add their name and email. They're going to go through the thank you page. You're going to have this synced up to your autoresponder, which we again teach you how to do. We even give you all of the emails to add as the follow-up. Oops, as you can see, there's a little pop-up as they try and leave. We're trying to get their name and email. And the same for this, slightly different variation. Again, so if we go back here and we turn on the whiteboard, hoping, that's not good. It's like that deletes that. So what I think I'm going to do, so again, as I said, this is going to be a learning webinar. So let's draw this out first. I'll explain it on here, and then I'll do the second. I'll show you afterwards. So let's say it's a Facebook ad. Oh, sorry. This is our opt-in. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't look like you can. So this is your opt-in page. And this is your thank you page, which again, I will show you after we've done the whiteboard diagram. Okay. So let me grab my pencil. So it doesn't really matter how you're driving traffic. As we said, this is your Facebook ad, for instance, here. It'll be some text, and then you'll have the button in the bottom right-hand corner. And when they click on this button, this is going to take them through to the the opt-in page. And obviously on the opt-in page, we had the 3D book, and then you had the two boxes here for them to add their name and email. Sorry about that. That box isn't very good. And let me just click over here. Sorry, I'm just trying to look over on the right-hand side to see what I've got going on. And also, yeah, so they're going to add their name and email in here, click the button. That's going to then take them through to the thank you page. But before we get there, obviously this is then going to be synced up with our autoresponder, and we're going to teach you how to get the emails that are going to go out directly to that client, and we can show exactly what to say in those emails and how to monetize those really quickly. So the autoresponder is going to automatically send out a welcome email. Just oops, is there a back button? Yes, there is. I'll go back twice, and all of these first few, although they're just going to be welcome emails and they're going to be getting them to know, like, and trust you, they're kind of going to be sending them back to this thank you page. The thank you page is, which again I'll show you in a moment, it's 3 very simple steps. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. And let me see, how do I change this color? Okay, I'm going to go with a money green. Let me see. So number 1 and number 2, this is where you're going to instantly start earning dollars. Okay, and I always use dollars because I'm so used to doing affiliate marketing. I'm so used to earning money through Clickfunnels. It's all dollars in my mind. Even though I'm from the UK, everything I earn, majority is in dollars, even through the UK companies. So steps 1 and 2 on the thank you page, which I'll show you in a moment, and this will make complete sense, are just diverting them to some specific offers, and these offers are in Clickfunnels. Okay. Now, the reason I recommend, you don't have to, but the reason I recommend using Clickfunnels offers is, so these 2 here, these are Clickfunnels offers. The reason I recommend this, let's just put Clickfunnels affiliate. Oh, it's not very good. F. The reason I recommend this is we've just talked about funnels over here. Okay. The headline of this book is the funnel strategies for building your online business. So if someone opts in here and they're interested in funnel strategies, well, over here, in step number 1, we got a description, which again, I'll show you in a few months. In fact, I wonder if by just doing, no, I can't. No. Okay, don't worry. So there's a description and there's a button. And this is going to say, for instance, it's going to send them to their free trial to go and test out Clickfunnels. They're interested in funnels. Let's send them to, they click the button, bang, 14 days later after their trial, they start paying money. You start making money. Okay. Offer number 2 might be one of the free books Russell gives away. Again, bang, you make an affiliate commission. Step number 3, this is where they get their download. And again, I kind of try and show you here. It's not quite working for me, that, but you know, because I've got this over the top now. Now, if I get rid of the page, yeah, okay, so we'll work with that. So what I'll probably do is go back to using my whiteboard next week, which I normally do. So you'll be able to see here, this is one of the thank you pages. I just wanted to get you so you can see underneath. So you can probably see here, let me pen, let's use a nice vibrant red. So you can see here, and I'll get rid of this in a second, in the background, can you see this is step number 1? And if I scroll that up a little bit further, you'll see step number 2, and then down the bottom there, here you can see they can download their free ebook. Just give me a 1 in the chat box if you can see that, a 2 if you can't. Awesome. Awesome. So, and there's obviously 2 variations of the thank you page, but I'll show you that in a moment. So let me just make that transparent again. So, and let me go back a few steps to get rid of the red bits. Perfect. So let's recap very, very, very quickly. So sending traffic in, and as we said, it doesn't matter whether it's blog traffic, whether it's Facebook ads, it's Instagram, it's all just traffic coming into this opt-in page. You're offering a free funnel strategies book, which I'm giving you completely free. You can brand it, you can use it, you can add your own affiliate links in here. After you've opted in to get this, I give you all the training you need to do all of this, okay? I give you all the training you need to set up your autoresponder. You can use free autoresponders, you can use a paid autoresponders. We give you many different variations. We give you the autoresponders, what you need to write in there. Obviously, you're going to need to personalize them to yourself. And then from there, as soon as they click the button here, they go through to the thank you page. They get steps 1, 2, and 3. And guess what? Most people follow steps 1, 2, and 3. Step number 3 is obviously the download. So when they click that button, they download your giveaway, okay, which is your funnel strategies book. So let's call that GA, giveaway. Okay. And obviously all of these emails, number 1, number 2, 3, we normally put like 5 or 6 in the follow-up campaign. All of these are just diverting them back to the thank you page, getting them to know, like, and trust you, telling a bit about your story, modifying the emails we've given you, and again, just trying to make sure they've done steps 1, 2, and 3. Because if they've done steps 1 and 2, then guess what? You're going to be starting to make money very, very, very quickly. So I'm hoping that makes sense. Give me a 1 for yes and a 2 for no, if that makes sense, guys. And I'll just have a sip of water. Lots of 1s. Excellent. Excellent. And again, I keep saying it, but, you know, guys, interaction on this webinar. I need you to be playing your part. I don't need you to be surfing on Facebook at the same time. I need you to be completely immersed in this webinar. I'm not selling you anything. There's nothing to sell here. I just want to give you value. I want to serve you as much as I can. And the only way I can do that is if you're really engaged and you're really following along. So thanks for your interaction. Keep it going. Okay. So that's pretty much as simple as this gets. You know, people overcomplicate trying to earn money online. You know, we've got 2 pages here. Okay. And you can see over here, if I get rid of that completely, and again, I know it's underneath, but we'll come over here in a minute. You've got 2 pages. Obviously, I've given you a terms and conditions and a privacy policy, which you're just going to modify. But this is really, really easy stuff. All we need to do now is teach you how to drive the traffic, which we do in the training, the follow-up training, and away you go. You know, it doesn't matter if you want to earn $100 a month, $1,000 a month, $10,000 a month. It's just repetition and just driving people to this opt-in page, and then they're going to go through to the thank you page, and then you're going to follow up with them with emails. You know, you probably heard it before, the money's in the list. Well, you're creating a database. As soon as they opt in here, then you're starting to create your database. You're starting to build that database so you can start marketing to them. After these first 5 or 6 emails go out, we're teaching you then how you can keep monetizing, keep adding value to these people. Because, you know, you're now 1 step ahead of them because you've got your own funnel, okay? So I'm hoping that makes sense so far. Let me know if it is. Because it's all about helping you. You know, you may have never earned $1 online. You may have never earned $100, you know, and we're getting so many people who are plugging the profit funnel business in and just modifying it and spending, you know, realistically 2, 3, 4 hours tweaking it, making sure all the links are yours, testing it, and then just getting it out there. Even if you just share it on your own private Facebook page, even if you go and create your own page, you know, your own business page, even if you go and share it on your Instagram page, or, you know, we're going to teach you all of these things, but just by sharing it with a few people, you'll suddenly realize that this isn't that complicated. Okay. And lots of people are driving traffic through Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and they're getting opt-ins very, 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 very quickly. So let's quickly get rid of this now. So I've covered all of that. Now, what I don't know is there a way of me saving that? I can't see that there is. So maybe as soon as I get rid of this, it seems to disappear. So we're back to this is your profit funnel business. I'm going to give you this at the end of the webinar, where you're going to get that opt-in page where it's got a split, 2 different opt-in pages. And then you're also getting the 2 thank you pages, which we just shown you. Let me show you up here. So that's your opt-in page. That's one of them. This is your second one. And then this is one of the thank you pages. And this one is your second. And I'm going to give you this at the end of the webinar, completely free. The caveat is that you get a 14-day free trial inside Clickfunnels. All the software, all of these funnels are built inside Clickfunnels. You get a 14-day free trial. Play around with it for 14 days. If you feel that you can't earn money with this system, then just cancel your subscription. Okay. The worst case scenario is you're going to pay $97 a month for your Clickfunnels account. And if you're not willing to pay $97 a month to try and grow $100, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 business, then you know what? You're on the wrong webinar. Log out, go and sit and watch EastEnders. And, you know, this is not the right webinar for you. Okay. If you're a traditional business owner, then, you know, $100 is a drop in the ocean. If you're someone who's brand new, you're a 9 to 5 and you're working every day, but you want to get out of that, you want to escape it, then guess what? You're going to have to invest. It doesn't happen overnight. And people that believe all the bullshit online that you click 3 buttons and you make loads of money, that doesn't happen. That's not what I'm saying here as well. Let me make that very, very clear. There is work to do here, but we've laid it all out for you. We've tested all of this. We've made sure it converts. We've got people who are making money with it. So if they can do it, you can do it. Okay. So you can see here, you get all of these pages. The terms and conditions are very straightforward. You just go in and modify them and you link them up to your pages. Again, I'll show you those very quickly. Yeah, this is very, very, very simple. So any questions on the profit funnel business? Give me a 1 for, just ask the question, sorry, whilst I get rid of some of these pages. So I can see there's a few questions in here. Apologies, I can't in zone. And then obviously I will miss questions as they're coming in. Missed the beginning. So on how money's made. Okay, yeah, Pally, I'm hoping you kind of saw that. That question looks like it's from a little while ago. The money is made in the thank you page here. So let me quickly show you again, because that's really, really, really important. That's the most important part. So on the thank you page, so you can see here, someone's just put their name and email in. Now, obviously, step number 3, they can download their free ebook. And this will all be plugged in to your ebook. Now, I'm giving you this free ebook, okay? Now, what I want you to do is rebrand it, put your affiliate URLs, tell your story in here as well. And I teach you how to do that. All of these are affiliate URLs in here. So that downloads straight away. But obviously, that's step number 3. We want them to go to step number 1 and step number 2 first. And you're going to modify this text here, modify this based on one of the offers that you're going to promote. And we show you how to do that. You get a free affiliate account with Clickfunnels. And just to give you an example, if someone buys the Clickfunnels package for a year, you make $400 on that. Yes, $400. If they opt in for the free trial and then they continue with that free trial, because you're going to start sending out all the content to them, you make $38.80 recurring every single month. So does that make sense? So let me just show you here. So, this is not rocket science. Let me get rid of that. So let's just play very, very conservative. Let's say month 1, you get, let's say 5 people who opt in. And out of those 5 people, 3 of them go and get a trial and 1 of them stays. So month 1, you earn $38.80. Now, if you've never earned money online, that's a hell of a lot more than you've already earned. Well, guess what? Month 2, you're getting a bit better. So we get, and I'm trying to be very, very conservative. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass because these are, we've got customers and people who are already in the profit funnel business. Sorry, I'm trying to talk at the same time. Let's just say that, let's just keep this nice and simple. So let's say you've got 10 people who opt in to your where's it gone? To your opt-in page, which is here. Sorry, I'm just trying to. So this is your opt-in page here. So 10 people opt in, okay? Out of those 10, 5 go ahead and have a trial. And let's just say that 2 go ahead. Well, guess what? And again, I'm not going to try and claim my maths is great. So I'm not going to try and, try and work it out without doing it over here. So let's bring that over here. So 38.80 times 3. So by month 2, and I'm hoping you can see my pen over here. So that means that month 2, and this is recurring, don't forget, you're going to earn $116.40. Now, can you see how with a few more months, if you start, and obviously, if you're wise, and we teach all of this in the follow-up training, if you're wise, you should really invest either half of this or all of this back into a Facebook advert or an Instagram advert, or just driving some traffic back so these numbers increase. So let's say month 2, you invest $50 back into increasing your numbers. So let's say month 3. So let's say now you bring in 20 leads, and let's say 10 of them go ahead and try the trial. But let's say on top of that, let's say that some of them go in for the Clickfunnels book. Let's say that 2 go in for the Clickfunnels book. And let's say out of that 10, so let's just double the numbers like we did before. So 4, so that means you're going to double the 116. So that's $232.80. But what we've forgotten here is there was 2 people who purchased the free book. Now, it's a free plus shipping book Russell does. He's got 2 different books you can offer. Phenomenal books. I've read them 50 times myself. You should read them yourself. But he then upsells them. So though they're free plus shipping books, you don't earn money on them selling the book. Every time I sell a book, I make between $20 and $30. So let's take the lower amount of $20. So let's say 2 times 20. So there's an additional $40. And again, I hope you can see, I'm trying to be very conservative. I'm really not trying to blow smoke up your ass. We've got people who've blown these figures out of the water because they've gone, well, actually, if I run a £100 advert, let's say this is our spend over here. If I run a £100 advert, can I treble this in month 1? Well, of course you can. It's just driving people to the opt-in page. Okay. So I'm hoping that makes a bit more sense, Pally. Just let me know. And Paul and a few others have asked the same question. So is that making sense? Awesome. And let's just finish off. Let's finish off with month 4. So let's say that month 4 we take. So what have we earned? $270. So let's say we take $170 here. What did we say? So let's say this is our spend, and we said we were going to spend $50 here, didn't we? Okay. So we spent $100, $50 in adverts, $170 here. So let's say we've spent $170. So let's say that this month we've generated 60 opt-ins. And if we half that, let's say we've got 30 people who've gone ahead and had a trial. And so let's say that 12 of those have gone ahead and paid for their trial. So, but also let's again be conservative. Let's just say that 5 of them have gone ahead and purchased the book, because you're still running the same offer because you like the fact that 2 people had purchased the book over here. So we said we're working on $20. So that's another $100 here. Sorry about the writing. I'm trying to do it with the mouse. Next week I'm gonna use the I'm gonna integrate my iPad so I can write, which will be much easier for me. So what do I say? 12 here. So let's work that out. Let's quickly go back over here to the calculator. 3880 times 12. So suddenly now, can you see that, by month 4, $465.60. That's a terrible 5. Plus $100. So this month you've earned $565. Now, if you never earned any money online, I'm pretty sure that you'd be happy if I told you that by the end of month 4, you'd have a $400 recurring commission, and every month then you could take half of this and reinvest it back and just keep going. Now, what we haven't mentioned here, by the way, is obviously here, this is our opt-ins, isn't it? So by the end of month 4, and again, we've been very, very, very conservative, you've now also got these people who've opted in. So what we've got, 80, 90. So we've got 95 people who are on our list. So you've gone from having 0 list to 95 people, okay? And obviously what I haven't done here, and again, that's my bad, I've forgotten, all I've done is added on this month's people who've had a trial and carried on and paid. But I've forgotten that actually there was 4 in month 3, there was 2 in month 2, and there was 1 in month 1. So actually the real figures are 12, 16, 18, 19 people are now on a trial. Sorry, not on a trial, now paying a monthly membership. Let's be conservative. Let's say we lost 2, okay? Just because 2 just messed around with it, they didn't like it, and they left. So actually the real recurring commission is 16 times 38.80, and that's your recurring commission. So it's actually 620. So put a 1 in the chat box if you'd be happy with a $620. Don't forget the 80 cents recurring commission monthly. Now that's if you stopped at the end of the month 4. You wouldn't, obviously, but that's if you stopped. You're then recurring $620 every single month. I'm seeing lots of yeses, few hell yes, absolutely. Why wouldn't you be? And as I said, I keep going back to it. This isn't complicated. We've got 2 pages over here, so apologies about this. This isn't working for me. Normally, I do this on a whiteboard. For those who've been on our weekly What the Funnel, I normally do this on a whiteboard over here. So what I'm probably going to do is, in a minute, I'm going to just use the whiteboard. So it's just bugging me a little bit. So $620 recurring income just from implementing. And the key here is implementing, taking action. None of this happens without you modifying your funnel, without you modifying your ebook. And we teach you how to do it all. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. This works, okay? But you've got to take action. You're going to take action in month 1 to get it all ready. Then you're going to launch and you're going to do this. Month 2, you're going to take action. You're maybe going to reinvest some of your profits and you're going to take more action and do it in month 2. Month 3, you're going to take more action. Now, all these things, this is reaffirming this is working. The first time you earn money, your brain is going to suddenly go, shit, this works. I'm going to do more of this. So you're going to probably double the amount of hours you do in month 2. Month 3 is going to be even more because suddenly you're earning more money. Do you see how this works? There's so many people who don't earn money online and it just keeps reaffirming they don't earn money. They don't earn money. This doesn't work. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. And guess what? A year, 2 years down the line, they spent a shed load of money. They've never earned anything and they just give up. And every time someone talks to them again about earning money online, oh, it's a scam. It's a load of rubbish. It doesn't work. I hope that's kind of making sense. I wasn't going to go into the numbers, but there was 4 or 5 of you who had missed or you just didn't understand it. And that's the most important thing about the profit funnel business is knowing how that's going to make you money. So we're going to move on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get rid of my whiteboard on here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into funnel scripts. So in fact, in the chat box, just let me know how many of you have got a Clickfunnels account already. So you've either been through the profit funnel business, you've opted in, you've set up your Clickfunnels account. Give me a 1 for a yes and a 2 for no. And whilst you're doing that, don't forget, shake your body around. Yes, all about physiology. You can hear me. I'm energetic. And you probably hear my chair squeaking. I'm dancing around like a crazy person here. If you've been sat in that chair already for 37 minutes, just get up, have a little shakeout. Move your body. Tony Robbins says it's all about your physiology. That's what gives you energy. So getting loads of people saying they've already got Clickfunnels accounts. Had a Clickfunnels account for a few months, not really used it enough. Okay. Tanya, you've got to follow the training. Yes, brilliant. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm just going through some of the answers. Yeah, absolutely, Dave. It works. It just So Dave's saying here, guys, set it up by the end of month 1. He did dilly dally. But he's earned $150 roughly in the first 2 months. So well done, Dave. It's all about action taking. How long have you done this? How many people have you helped? Listen, I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been using the profit funnel business for about 6 months. We've got loads of students who are already earning commissions. Okay. And yeah, Pally, don't apologize for asking questions. Tanya, again, don't apologize. Listen, this is what this is all about. This is why I've purchased the new software, so it can be really, really interactive. And as we grow, this community will grow. If you haven't already, again, when I give you at the end the profit funnel business, I'm going to show you where you can go and join the private group. We've got 140 people in there who are already doing this. They're already having success. So if I'm not available, you can ask each other. That's the idea. I want you guys to start maximizing and leveraging your time, instead of just running around like crazy headless chicken. This works. So just follow the training, and I'm going to keep adding to the training. I'm going to keep adding additional trainings that we're testing and tweaking. I've got some great stuff coming on board about Instagram, how I'm getting viral traffic on Instagram, and also on fan pages. I'm going to show you some shockingly good stuff on fan pages, how you can go viral on Facebook. So look out for those that are going to come in your profit funnel business training. and in that group. So at the end, I'm going to show you where you can get that. I'm just checking any more questions. That's fine. So let's move on. So funnel scripts. Now, what I want to quickly show you here, again, if you've been on the weekly, this is week 7 now of the weekly webinar. Every week, I'm showing you how I use funnel scripts every single day when I'm building clients' funnels. All of my team use funnel scripts. This software is absolutely amazing. You know, I always speak to people, and especially when we're building them out a new website funnel, and they're like, well, I don't know what to say in my pages. You know, it's very generic, it's very boring. And you've got to put yourself in the client's mind. If whether you're using a profit funnel business to do affiliate marketing, or if you've got a traditional business, it doesn't matter. You've got to put yourself in the mind of that person. What are they searching for? What itch do they want scratching? If you're selling, you know, a dictaphone, or you know, a weightlifting kit, or you're selling a product that's going to help them earn money online, or build a funnel, or, you know, just whatever it is, you've got to think, what are they looking for when they search online? When they go to Facebook, when they go to Google, what are they searching for? And you've got to kind of scratch that itch, okay? So the funnel scripts here that I'm using, and I use every single day, helps me say the right things to those people. You've got to work out your avatar first things first. Now, again, we show you that in the training. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to very quickly show you, I think I'm going to show you the curiosity hook, because I'm going to use some of these when I build out my website funnel in a minute. I'm conscious of time. I'm slightly behind schedule. I think I started a little bit late. So in funnel scripts, I'm going to, instead of me filling all of this in, you can see here, 5 curiosity hook scripts. Make the promise of the new opportunities as sexy, as intriguing as possible using this funnel script. Obviously, there's a video there that you can watch when you're inside. And all you've got to do is fill in. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 boxes here. You can see exactly, it gives you everything to be doing. So what's a secret term, topic your target audience may not know, and then it gives you an example down below here. Every single one of these gives you the examples, tells you what to put in there. Okay, you know, a 9-year-old could fill in these boxes. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on funnel hacking here. Because the website funnel I'm going to build, I've had lots of recommendations, lots of requests, and you know, I always like to try and do it from the previous webinars, and 2 or 3 people from last week's webinar, and 2 or 3 people who keep constantly emailing me. So the more interaction you have with me, the more you're going to get out of me. And they've been asking for me to build our affiliate area so they can sell our funnels, and they can make a commission, so they can be my affiliate, you know, funnels qualified. And so what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to build the website funnel for a funnel consultant, and I can give that to you at the end of this webinar, so you can then plug that into your Clickfunnels account, and you can make that your own branded website and become a funnel consultant. Doesn't matter whether you're going to build them or not. You can just divert them to me, to your affiliate URL, and then we'll build the funnels for your clients. You just make a 40% commission. Ian saying love it. That's what he's been asking for. Getting lots of good feedback on that, guys. So I'm going to do, I've clicked on funnel hacking here, and then all you do is click build. Pretty simple. Now you're going to see this is going to spit me out some scripts, and these are hook scripts. So you can see here called funnel hacking. Hardly anyone is talking about it. But when you learn it and use it, you'll see a huge difference in your online marketing and how fast you can create a 7-figure funnel. Okay, so these are just hooks that you can put into your pages that are going to draw people in. Everyone's talking about it. We all know that you want to make money if you're not. Sorry, we all know that you won't make money if you're not selling online. But what almost no one understands about online marketing is the concept of funnel hacking. It's not struggling with a WordPress website that helps you create a 7-figure funnel. It's setting up a real marketing funnel, and that can happen even if you can't stop trying. See, these are perfect for my webinar funnel. So I'm going to jump in right now, and I'm going to start building it. Really conscious of the time. So if you've already been on our weekly funnel, you'll know that I set the egg timer. Here he is, Mr. Egg Timer. I normally set it for 30 minutes. I'm going to set it for 35 tonight because I'm going to try and build out an entire website funnel. And in fact, before I do that, oh God, I'm really struggling for time. I want to very, very quickly, let me quickly grab the whiteboard on here. because I can't do it on the other one. That's driving me mad. So just let me know if you can see the whiteboard. I'm hoping you can. And I'm very, 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 very quickly going to draw out what a website funnel looks like. So everyone's saying they can see this. That's great. So this is going to be a very crude drawing, but I want you to see what the website funnel is all about. Gone are the days where 90% of business owners have a static website like this. They have a little bit of text at the top here. You know, when they have the sliders, they have the little arrow here, the arrow here with, you know, generic pictures. And then it's like very text wordy, heavy. There may be another generic picture. You know, they have a little logo here, and then they have their bars across the top. Does that look pretty much standard? Give me a 1 for yes and 2 for no. Yeah. We've all seen them, and it won't be the last of them. But if you want to become a funnel consultant, you can approach any business owner, whether it's down the high street or in your local area, and you can build these website funnels for them, and you can walk in the door with your laptop. You know, let's say, for instance, I'm building it for a dentist. I can build this website funnel, so I'm going to show you how to do it. Walk into your local dentist and find the owner and go, look, I've built this website funnel for you. Would you like it? It's £1,000. All I've got to do is add your logos, add some text, put some really cool images, and away you go. And they're going to be drooling, believe me. So let's just very quickly just draw out how we're going to build the website funnel. So the first thing we're going to have is we're going to have a very engaging video here, okay? Secondly, we're going to have an opt-in box here straight away, okay? Because what this all is here, everything here is what we call above the fold. Now, when you go and do a Google search and you land on a website, for instance, let's say you Google accountants in Solihull. As soon as you click on, in Google, you have the different ones. The adverts are all at the top, and then you got the first one, second one, third one. Well, guess what? 90% of people click on the first one, and they go to this page above the fold. If they don't like what they see straight away, they click the back button. Yeah, have you done it yourself? Give me a 1 for yes or 2 for no. And I know the answer, so it's kind of rhetorical. So they go back and they click on number 2. Goes to the page, don't know what they see. It's boring, it's dull, it's word heavy, it's not like this. Then they go back, go to number 3, go to number 4. Have you done this yourself? I sit and watch my wife do it every single day. I do it every single day, and I'm sure you do it too. I'm getting lots of yeses in the chat box. So let me get rid of those. So your website funnel needs to be engaging. There's a video here that's going to instantly play. It's got an opt-in box that's going to, when they enter their name and email in here, it's going to take them over here, okay? And it's going to start instantly sending them some emails, all right? Starting to engage them, building a relationship. Sorry. And I'm trying to build this as quick as I can. Draw this as quick as I can. So that, and down a bit further. So this is all above the fold. So we want them to get to see as much as they can. There might be another image here with another download box or, another giveaway, okay? And these giveaways, we call them squeeze pages, lead magnets, opt-in boxes, whatever you want to call them. They're just a bribe. I'm bribing you. So if someone types in funnel consultants and they come to my website, which is going to be your website by the end of the night, and they want to find out, let's say this is the 7 secrets that people make the 7 mistakes people make when trying to build a website. Well, they want to click on that. They click on the download button. It takes them over here to your opt-in page, which we're going to give you at the end of the night, which again might just be a video here, and again 2 opt-in boxes here. Okay, a little bit of text at the top here, and this is the 7 mistakes people make. This might be the 7 secrets. People love mistakes. They love secrets, okay? And you can kind of see that these are additional pages, but they're just opt-in pages, okay? There's a couple of opt-in boxes there. I'm not drawing them because I'm kind of butchering these drawings, but I'm hoping you can see what I'm talking about here. So, in fact, let me show you very quickly. Tell you what, let me show you our website. This will make a little bit more sense when you see our website. You've probably already been on there, funnelsqualified.com, and you'll instantly see what I'm talking about. This is not a dull, static, boring website. Now, it's obviously loading slowly because I'm running a live webinar.
My name's Robert Murray, and I'm part of an underground group.
I'm on a journey to help entrepreneurs get. So I'm going to pause after the webinar if you haven't already seen it. But can you see already that the video plays automatically? Everything above the fold. See, look, I went to move away from the page. There's a pop-up. I'm offering them enter their email and get the free profit funnel business. Up here, you can see this is moving where they can grab some free funnels. They can qualify for a CC 60-minute planning session. Down here, they can get the profit funnel business. So above the fold here, they've got 1, 2, 3 opportunities to get something straight away, and I can grab their name and email. So if they click on that, bang. If they click on that, they're going to go across here to a dream client. So I'm making them jump through hoops now to try and get on a planning session with me for 60 minutes where I'll decide whether Robert Murray here, whether they're right to work with us. Now, obviously, if you see, when they click on the apply, I'm taking their name and email again, and then they go to a questionnaire. So they can't get that planning session without me seeing who they are, what they're doing. If they want the free funnels, again, you can see it leaves the website still here, opens up on a new page. So I'm offering them some free funnel templates. Brilliant. So if they go and click on that, well, guess what? They've got to give me their name and email again. You know, they've got to get onto my database. They've got to be onto my list. Hey there, it's Robert Murray. You know, can you see how this is completely different from a boring, static website? Now, when they start scrolling down, so let's say that this was still playing, and they start scrolling down, the video just pops up here. I'm hoping you can see that. I'm hoping that's not pausing. Another box here. Look, this is what you're on. What the funnel? Okay, they can apply for a free planning session again. They can download a free blueprint. If you haven't downloaded this blueprint's freaking amazing. It's the funnel swiping blueprint where I teach you how to ethically steal over £100,000 of funnel swipes from your competitors for under £100. Again, I'm hoping you're seeing that everything is vibrant. Here you can go and log into the tools section. You know, we're just giving value on value, and you can see all the opt-in pages. You know, they can apply, they can find out a bit more about me, they can go and get a free trial, they can go and see some of our testimonials from our clients. This is Ben over in America.
Ben over here from Illinois. If you just want to give a shout out to somebody, Robert Murray here, Clickfunnels Qualified. The first week of launching my business, I have an Instagram business, a 6-figure Instagram business, did over $20,000 in sales.
So as you can, I'm very happy. An entire membership area. We built him so much that he keeps coming back for more. You can log into the members area here if you're already a member, if you already got part of the membership. So you can see that. You can, so if I go back here now, I know my video is going to start playing again, but luckily it's going to pop up here. Okay, let's pause that. You can also go and log into our free webinar. You know, we try and give as much value as I can. How to set up your own sales funnel is at 10 minutes. So if people go and register, then they can pick the date. This is an automated webinar. It's not a live one. Obviously, we're on this one live. You know, you're interacting with me live. You can probably see that. We've also got a lot of free goodies they can have. Sorry, I'm just belching. That's terrible. So again, they can download the free blueprint. They can get their profit funnel business. They can get the benefit logic scarcity campaign. They can get free funnels. They can get the members area. You know, we're just giving an abundance of value. So I hope you can see that this is mine here, and this is what we build out for clients every day. Just give me a 1 in the chat box if that makes sense, a 2 if it doesn't quite make sense, and I'll keep drawing this out whilst you're responding. So getting lots of 1s. Awesome. I'm glad that's making sense. So this could be a resources page, or like I just shown you there, we've got a free goodies page. So again, can you see that every single time they've got to give me their name and email? Anything they click on to download here, if this is free content, well, guess what? It's going to pop up and ask them for their name and email again. I hope that makes sense. Now the key is, now again, they go down further and there'll be more different things. It might be a big button here, and that might send them off down here for a free download. You know, this website funnel is just all encompassing. It's just, I like to call it, your website is like a gorilla. I'm going to try and draw it here. This is a gorilla's hand. It's not a very good one. It's not hairy, but your website then becomes, you know, it's like a gorilla's arm that's literally reaching out to your potential clients, grabbing them by the scruff of the neck and getting them to enter their name and email into any one of all of these. So you can see there's you know, you can have 10, 20, 30. It doesn't matter. You can have as many as you want, but the website funnel is designed to be interactive, to be engaging, and to grab their attention really, really, really quickly. So I'm hoping that makes sense. Getting lots of, it's wicked. Thank you. And again, you'll probably find that, you know, hundreds of local businesses near you right now, wherever you are in the world, where people from America, Australia, India, UK, you know, just around the corner from you could approach a local business, and again, you'd have to niche specific. Let's say you built this for dentists. Let's just call it dent, because I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Dentist. Let's say you built this out and you built all these pages out specifically for a dentist, and you made it very generic. You know, you literally walked into a dentist with your laptop and asked for a meeting with the owner, and you sat down and showed him this. You showed them the functionalities. Look, if you click this button, it takes them over here. It grabs their name and email. This then automates all of these emails. If they do this, they click on this, they get this free secret thing. This automates all of these emails. If they do this, this automates all of these emails. And tell me that they're not going to be absolutely freaked out and blown away. Because right now, 100% of the dentists in your local area get the big fat 0 leads per month that come through here. Okay. And I'm talking about a dentist that's not like a public dentist. I'm talking about somebody who does teeth whitening, you know, teeth capping. You know, these are high-end prices. So for them to get a client who opts in here, goes through their process, and then they build a little bit of know, like, and trust with this dentist, and then down here, guess what? Oh, sorry, my mouse slips off my mouse pad. Down here, they then offer them a special offer this month, okay, because they've shown interest. And that special offer is teeth whitening for the next 20 people who opt in. Buy now for 500 quid. Now, if they get 20 people who do that, you do the math, okay? Now, you tell me one dentist, if you show this and draw it out on a whiteboard in front of them, and you show them this live website funnel, that they won't pluck up £997 to give you to do this. Yeah, getting lots of absolutely. When can I start? How do I get hold of this? Patience. You'll get this at the end of the webinar, but I've got to start building it because I've just seen it's like 9:57. I'm freaking out. Okay, so does this make sense? Now, just to finish off, I'm going to draw like a bigger arrow. So obviously, every single one of these opt-in pages, squeeze pages, where they're coming off of the main website, any of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they're all going to have their own little email sequence that is going to talk back about this thing here. Okay, this one would talk back about the 7 secrets, but it's also going to be telling your story. Okay, at the end of that, you're then going to dump them. You're going to move them from this campaign over here, and I'll show you how to do all this. Don't panic. Into what's called the know, like, and trust campaign. Okay, and that's getting them to know, like, and trust you. It's getting them to see who you are. And this campaign will have about 5 or 6 emails in there, and it's telling your story. Again, in funnel scripts, wherever it's gone, where's it gone? In funnel scripts, it's all there. The scripts are here, so I'm trying to find it. So you've got the who, what, why switch, the big domino, the epiphany. You literally go in here, type in 100 words, and it spits you out all of your autoresponder content. But we give you that as well. But at funnel scripts, it just blows your mind. Now, once they've gone through these 5 or 6 emails, you're then going to take them from there to a different campaign, which we call the 52-week campaign. Okay, 52-week. If you can read that, I hope you can. And obviously, it's kind of does what it says on the tin. This is week 1. This is week 2. And these are emails that are pre-written that you're going to just dump in there in your autoresponder, so that if for whatever reason you forget, you're away, that they're going to get at least contacted once a week from you, giving them value. These are value pieces, okay? It might be you doing a YouTube video. It might be you send them to your Facebook page where you've done a live training, showing dentists how to get more clients, more leads. It might be week 3 is just a little story, so you're going to set up a 52-week campaign so that once a week, every week, they're going to hear from you, okay? Give me a 1 in the chat box if that makes sense, 2 if it doesn't. I'll have a slurp of water because we're going to get started in 30 seconds and we're going to build out this website funnel live right now. And I apologize for overrunning. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm getting some great comments in the chat box. This is blowing my mind, says Patrice. Yeah, loving it. This is a website on steroids. How do we build all the opt-in pages? Don't worry, I'm going to show you that. And again, I'm going to give you this funnel at the end of the webinar. So don't panic. Now, in hindsight, I've covered too much, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the egg timer in a few seconds. I'm going to run for 30 minutes and we're pretty much going to close out. So please stay with me. I know it's like 10 o'clock here in the UK now. It's probably 5 p.m. Eastern time, but stay with me. We're going to cover a lot in the next 35 minutes. I'm going to try my damnedest to complete this website funnel. And obviously what I'll then do is give you at the end. So I'm going to try and close some of these down so my internet speed works. So we close out there. Oh, damn, I closed funnel scripts. Don't worry. We're going to do this on the fly. But what I am going to do, I'm going to close that out. I'm going to, I'm just going over to my other page here. I had a backup plan. So I've pre-built like some of the pages for the website funnel for this instance because I knew what we're going to be covering. So apologies, I never normally do this. Anyone who's been on the last 6 What the Funnels will know that I normally just go here and I go to new funnel. But I'm conscious of your time. I value my time and I value your time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of build this out inside of this one. I'm going to give you this at the end, so don't panic. In fact, I don't think it's this one. Sorry. I think I've built another one. Have I? Where is it? Sorry, bear with me for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay. This is the one. Right. So I'm going to close as much down as I can just to speed things up. Okay. And I'm going to set the egg timer. Are you ready, guys? Let's get some excitement. Shake your body out. Get some movement. Drink some water. Give me a 1 in the chat box if you're ready. Or just tell me you're ready. Loving the energy, guys. Loving the energy. Thank you. Right. Okay. So let's get started. And what I'll do is I'll move my little egg timer to the left-hand side screen. Obviously, I've got 2 screens. So you can see up here, that's what I can see on my left-hand screen, which is much easier for me. Just so I keep track and keep you updated where we're at. So let's get started. So this is our homepage. This is the main page that I just shown you, the middle section. So this is your main website. So let's just click in here and start editing and modifying. And all these will be the additional pages that we showed you on the outside. And I should have really kept that whiteboard open, shouldn't I? Damn, apologies. I should have kept that open. So as you can see here, we've got above the fold, I've already added some bits here. So we'd put some text in here. We've got an opt-in box. So let's just say we're going to add a video here. And you can probably see that everything's loading a little bit slowly, unfortunately. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag some of this stuff around. You know what? I've actually made it a little bit harder for myself. You kind of get the idea. Okay, so video plays. So I'm going to move these things around, and I'm hoping you can see, if you've never seen ClickFunnels, for those of you who said earlier you've never been into ClickFunnels, you've never seen it, then you're kind of going to see here how easy this is. You can see there's orange boxes, there's blue boxes, and then there's green boxes. Now I'm not going to. This isn't a full-on training session on ClickFunnels, but you can probably see if I'm holding my left click on my mouse, I can drag that video anywhere I want on the website. Now, if you've currently already got a website and you've struggled editing it, modifying it, you end up having to pay your web designer, you know, £300 every time you want to try and move stuff around, this is going to blow your mind. It really is. Okay, so in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drag it down here. I've kind of this one isn't really set up properly for it, but this will show you how quickly we can get this going. So video would automatically play. Okay, I want to make it a little bit bigger. So you see, you click on the little cog, and it opens up all of the settings in here. And I'm going to go into advanced, and I'm going to go full width. It's already full width. So all I need to do now is just drag this blue box across. I hope you can see that. That's going to squeeze that in a little bit, and I'm going to squeeze that over so that's underneath. Okay, so we'd have our text about what we're offering here. So the video would be a little introduction to you, the sales funnel broker, what funnels are, how you're going to help them generate more leads, more sales, etc. There'll be a little bit of text here about what you're giving them, the freebie, and then down here they're going to enter their name, click download, and that's going to take them to the download page, the thank you page. And the one thing I didn't mention, that obviously on all of the thank you pages leading off of this main website, so if I quickly to show you again, so gutted that I got rid of the whiteboard, bugger. But this is really important. So main website, all of these other opt-ins come off of here. Now, when they watch this little video here, because it said about the 7 secrets, they put their name and email in here. The most important part here is they go to the thank you page again. Remember we showed you earlier on the Profit Funnel Business? This is your thank you page. This is where you start making dollars straight away. Okay, that was the most important bit I kind of missed. So they're going from this very well, the old way would have been an old, dull, boring website, but on the new way, the website funnel takes them to an opt-in page. We've got their name and email. We start monetizing them, but bang, they're into the thank you page, and then we're going to monetize them really, really quickly. So give me a 1 in the chat box if that makes sense. 2 for no, and I'll carry on. So again, you can see here we can edit this whole section. So the green is this entire section. So you can see how this is moving up. I can drag the top up if I want. I'm happy with that being there. You know what we want to be doing here, which I think is kind of quite obvious. See everything in my screen that you can see here is what I was talking about earlier, is above the fold. Now I want people to see as much as they can. Obviously this wouldn't be here as well, so it'd be higher. So again, if I save that and start previewing, so you can see I'm saving that, and I can preview within 10 seconds, and this will show you what that looks like for real. Okay, so instantly, bang, that would be auto playing. So we've got a nice logo. They've got all the buttons here. So we've got an opportunity now to get 3 or 4 more things in here, which are, again, as we talked about earlier, these are going to pop off to different places, to different pages. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. So let's just very, very, very quickly let's squeeze that up a little bit more. We've got enough space there that we can, that's being the issue, it's probably these. No, it's not that. Okay. Not quite sure what I've done here. Bear with me. Oh, don't worry. We'll crack on. So this is going to be, let's just type it in here. Now, again, I'm conscious we're not going to have time to do all this. Normally we'd do all of the copy for this. We'd have done it over in funnel scripts, but we're not going to get the time to do this. Now, other things that are just freaking awesome with Clickfunnels, and you can kind of see how quickly we're doing this. See, if I hover on that, I've got 3 different things. I can either grab that and move it, as we showed you earlier. So I can move it, and then as soon as it goes orange, I let go, and ping, it's there. Okay, I'm just going to move it back, get it go orange, pings back. But also you can change all the settings I showed you. You can get rid of it, you can delete it, but you can clone it. So just for this example, let's just drag this just to save some time. And you probably see how slow the movement is. It's because my internet is streaming live to you, and it's trying to keep up with Clickfunnels. And the problem is I'm working kind of quickly. Even that doesn't seem it. It's just. So this would be offer 1, number 2, and 3. And I'm not talking about selling something here. These again, as I keep saying, this is value driven. This is free. describe. That's all it is. So you may have 3 offerings here that kind of look like a blog post. It could be a blog post, but ideally it's driven to get their name and email. So it's taking them away from your homepage to a video. It could be a big video here. You can have an opt-in box down below. This one could just be an image of a 3D PDF and an opt-in box down below. Sorry, that's not a very good opt-in box. Excuse me. So, and again, let's see, we've got another one down here. Want a proven sales funnel for your own industry. They click on that, bang, and taking them away from here and onto another page. And this could be your blog now. So let's say this is blog post number 1. God, you can see that how long that's taken my computer to catch up. Blog number 1. Wow, it's really, really slow. It's not helping me. Blog number 2. Blog number 3. Come on. Right, I'm looking over to my left screen and I have 27 minutes left. Okay. Now, again, we can take them over to a blog post. We can give them value in the blog post, and then at the bottom of the blog post, so again, same here. So the blog post, let's say we take them over to our blog page. It's a big, long amount of text with good value, some images in there, text, value, and then at the bottom here we can say, would you like this freebie? And that can take them back to this page. It can take them to this page. I hope that's starting to make sense. Everything's driven towards getting their name and email out of them so we can start sending them value, content, and then once in a while an offer. This can be another opt-in. So you can kind of see that the entire website, if we go back to, I think I got rid of mine, my entire homepage is pretty much just offer driven, value driven. What can I give them? If they're interested in funnels, that they will be when they land on my page, they may have been driven through an advert or through many other forms of different free traffic that we use. I don't know. But I know they're interested in funnels. So everything in this entire page is just designed to get their name and email. Okay, every button is just going to link them to something that's just going to give an email. Okay, so the application to work with us, they can't just click on a button and buy. They have to go through an application process to see if we want to work with them. So guess what that does? It makes it, more engaging. It makes it more intriguing. They want to work with us then. So look, I'm telling them about the planning session. I'm telling them what we're going to do for them. I'm also saying what we can't do for them. So words of all of these things are designed to get their name and email, and then to potentially, so you can see at the bottom here we've got all our disclaimers, privacy, etc., all our social media, so they can hit us up. So I think you can kind of see that just without really going into detail, that's our homepage. Does that make sense? So, and again, that'll be a pop-up. I've not edited that. So it's pretty straightforward, making sense so far, I'm hoping. Give me a 1 for yes, a 2 for no. Keep engaged, people. Keep engaged. Keep that energy going. Your energy feeds to me. I need more energy. So obviously from our page here, we can see we've got an about page, we've got a blog page, we've got a Hey Rob page, a services, a resources. Obviously, this is going to be our freebie giveaways. So in here, we've got the different pages. So when they click on this page here at the About Us page, well, it's going to take them to here. Okay. So it's just interlinking all of these pages. We're individually crafting these pages to look, really sexy, really engaging, to drive their curiosity, to want to find out more about you and your business. Whether you, as we keep saying, whether you're selling, microphones, speakers, Facebook marketing services, coaching services, MLM products, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now you can see, can you see the same feel and structure is here? So it just feels like gone to a different page, but it's a different look. What I find so often on people's websites is they go from one page to another and it's exactly the same. So they click from this page to that page, and everything about the page is exactly the same colors, the same feel. It doesn't engage me. Change the fonts, change things up. So this about page is going to be telling your story about you and your business, about, in this instance, about how you can help them with funnel consultancy or building a funnel. So, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to spend lots and lots and lots of time building this out. I think you can see that I've done the majority of the work already. But all we're going to do is just make sure we're going to link all of this up and make it look. And before I give it to you after the webinar, I will spend a bit more time making sure that this is really bob on. So here's the Ask Rob page. Before I do that, I just want to go back very quickly. Obviously, we had. You can see I've got. I have to have everything sectioned off in different sections for all of the different tools I use. So we came into the 5 curiosity hooks. I just want to use one of those on our home page, just to give you an example of what this can do. So we're going to use the funnel hacking one. Just bang, we click build, and I like this second one. Everyone's talking, yeah. So here to copy, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this back here, and I'm just going to dump this in the home page. So let's edit this. Come on, come on, come on. So I've got 22 minutes left. Now, obviously, it's massively shortened the. Sorry, where have I gone? It's massively shortened our time for building out this, because obviously I pre-built. I did it as a backup. I've never done it yet. If you watch, and at the end of this, I'll send you to the replay page. You can watch all the previous 6 What the Funnel webinars. You'll see on all of those, from the first one where I made a lot of mistakes to the 6th one. I always build a brand new funnel. This is the first time I've ever done this, which kind of, it's not what I like to do. I like to be able to build it brand spanking new. So everyone's talking about online marketing. Okay, so let's use this. Let's just put this here for now. Come on. My computer's really struggling. Now, obviously, you can change the size of all of this. You can change where it is. So let's change that there. And that's reminding me also, I want to change the mobile side. Remind me. Advanced. Let's just play around. Put a little bit of shadow on there so it stands out a bit. You can see how it suddenly pops. So again, you can play with all of this. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around too much. I'm just going to give you a feel of how that's going to look. So let's say now we want to bold some of it. Actually create a 7-figure funnel. So again, I'm just dumping this in here. Let's save that. Let's see how that looks on our sales page. Okay. Again, as I say, you know, this would be down. I'm quite anal with all of the stuff I build, so this video would have to be symmetrically in the middle. You know, and I really will play around with this after we finish the webinar. But you can see that someone who this sales broker funnel website has instantly got a video playing. They've got an opportunity to get something here. They've got 3 opportunities to get something here, and if that's engaged them enough, they'll then scroll down. Bang, there's another opt-in there, another one here. They can go read the blogs here. They've got another here. There's something to download here. So you've got 5 or 6 opportunities to grab their name and email, which is so important. So that's what I was going to show you. Quickly show you, this is the mobile view. So when you're building out in Clickfunnels, so can you see where I've just put that text there? If I leave it that size, it just looks a bit ugly, doesn't it? Okay. So let's now just go in here. You can see that's the main font size for the desktop, and this is the font size for the mobile. So let's bring that down. So it looks much better now, doesn't it? So if I'm looking at this, this is the mobile size. It's easy for me to read. Bang, I put my name and email, it's straight down below. Then they got offer 1, 2, and 3. So you can see that, you know, again, this would minimize the size of that headline, and it wouldn't change anything on the desktop view, but it makes sense to make it a little bit not quite right. Let's go 37. Okay, like that. Again, same thing here. So can you see that, you just jump back and forth from desktop to mobile and keep saving, and at least then that it's going to look really sharp, because 50, 60, 80% of people nowadays are looking at these things on their mobile. So you don't want to be that, and again, this is another reason why, going back to Mr. Dentist Man over here, his mobile, you'd have done due diligence if you're walking in physically, as your local dentist, you'd have looked at his website and you'd have told him that, look, when I look for you on my phone, it doesn't show properly and it doesn't look right and it's off-putting. So they're selling teeth whitening and replacement teeth and dentures and all these things that are $500, $600, $1,000. Well, if they can bring in an extra 5 clients a month, do you think it's worth them giving you 997? I don't know, 197 for you to implement this and dump this into their account? I pretty much think it is. And again, with all of the guys that I started out selling website funnels for $997 because I was scared. I was scared of overcharging. We now charge $4,997. But for you, could you go into a local business with a niched website funnel like this and have it ready to go for them with all of these pages all built? Show them it live. Show them if they opt in and click, it takes them somewhere else, and then it takes them to the thank you page where they can offer something, and it takes them if you showed them that in a 15-20 minute presentation, tell me they wouldn't be jumping all over you to buy it. Yeah. Pauline, I agree. Yes. Why wouldn't they? Absolutely. And I don't know about you, but I don't go out there and see clients physically anymore. But if you did all of this, show them this website, show them all of the funnel parts that are coming off it, all of the autoresponders, you can pre-write all their emails for them. At the end of that presentation, if they're chomping at the bit, would you not agree that you could pretty much say to them, well, what would you be willing to pay for me to implement that into your business? Because why would you shoot yourself in the foot and go and offer them it for $997? I've done this myself, where I've offered it, and then at the end of it, I've implemented it all for them, and then they've months later, when they're killing it and they've got 500 leads coming in a month and they're making an extra 10 sales a month, I meet them again and we do a few more tweaks, etc. And the guy says, God, I would have paid 10 grand for that. And I'm like, oh fuck, excuse my French, but I know that if you're doing this and you are doing a bit of funnel consultancy, I'm going slightly off key here, but just ask the question, okay? There's lots of people in the chat group who are saying they'd love to do this. I can see that I can earn money with this. Will people pay that, Pauline? Yes, of course they would. Why wouldn't they? If you're picking a niche that, let's say, for instance, you are an accountant, Pauline, and let's say that you can build a really fun and engaging accountant's website with the videos, etc. Now, sorry, Pauline, I'm going to offend you now, but most accountants are quite dull and boring. Go and look at, accountants' websites, and they are shocking. So let's quickly. Accountants, Solihull. This will be the proof in the pudding. This is what people do normally, right? So now I know that these are adverts, but 99% of people don't realize they're adverts, so they just click on the first one. I'm opening a new window, just want to keep going back and forth. So I've opened the first one. I'm looking for an accountant. I'm in Solihull. I've clicked on Google and I've searched. So I'm kind of ready. Oh God, look at that! Instantly, look at how text heavy that is, guys. Can you see what I'm talking about? So I'd have clicked the back button. I'd have gone on the second one. Sorry, it's taking a long time to load. Yeah, loads of you agreeing. Yeah, instantly, loads of text, loads of stuff going on. It's actually a little bit overly busy. I know we're talking about trying to get lots of content on here, but you can see it's not quite as busy, is it? I want it to be nice and clean. I don't want people to go, I've got Chinese writing on here. I'm looking for an account in Solihull. So already now, that's 2 websites I've clicked back. Let's go to number 3. So if you're currently in a job, if you're currently in a position that you are doing day in, day out, that actually you feel you could build a website funnel for, you could do this on the side and approach people and see if they want it built. So again, look, it's just dull and boring. So let's go to number 4. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I just want to show you that people are desperate. Look at that. I mean, and how bad that is. That is 20 years old if it's not a day. Can you see how bad that is? Give me a 1 for hell yeah, and a 2 for I can't even believe you'd put a 2. Again, yeah, ones. Hell yeah, that was disgusting. Yes, it was disgusting, Paul. Now we get down to the non-advertised ones. So these are, you can see on the map, these are other things you can do for your local business. Once you've offered it, and again, I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but I'm giving you this funnel consulting website funnel business in a box, really. So, could you also throw into them and say, look, I'll also build you your Google pages because you don't have anything at the moment. I'll get you ranking so that when someone types in, well, you're going to show up in these first 3. Now, is that going to be valuable to them? Yes or no? It's rhetorical, but yes, of course it's going to be valuable to them. Okay. Sorry, where was I? So sorry, was it that one? Sorry. Oh my God. What am I doing, Robin here? So we've not found one yet that is same again. See how crap that is. Now, if you landed on that, would you not just instantly go away from it? I know I would. Now that's yale.com. I wouldn't click on that. Prime account. Let's save me. Someone give me something. Prime chart. Okay. Is this a video? Okay. It's a video, but it's not auto playing. That's not even, because what I was saying earlier about where's it gone? About a scroller at the top. Remember I said that on most people's websites they have the scrolling images. Well, look, this is the same. It's just all they've done is it's just scrolling images inside here. Look how crap this. Guys, have I made my point? I hope I have. Okay. So where was I? Back to the funnel. Shit. We've got 15 minutes. So we've got a resources page. Again, you'd name these whatever you want. This is designed to be a funnel broker. Obviously, you wouldn't be calling yourself a funnel broker, but you just, can you see that by just using this template and adding your own logo, which you can get made on Fiverr.com for $5. Tweaking this, modifying it, shooting your own video, which again, I'm not going to do on this now, but I can show you how to shoot a video which is engaging. I've created this. I did it all on my own. This was actually. Sorry.
Build funnels.
Oh my God.
I'm on a journey to get unstuck. You see, you have products and services and things that we know can change.
Yeah, my internet is running that slow. It won't even pause. That video I created a video guy, but we've got rid of him. So I did that a month ago. We just shot it in front of my whiteboard, used some effects. I can show you how to do all these kind of things. So you could, by the end of the weekend, you can have all of this set up for you with a logo, with your images, with your content, with everything you need to start, offering these websites to people if you wanted to. And I'm not saying that's what you want to do. I just, this is what was requested from people on last week's live webinar. So every time you turn up on a live webinar, like at the end of this one, I'm going to ask you what you want me to build next week. And for those who are still on here, some people will come and go. They get bored. They get distracted. EastEnders is on. Fuck EastEnders. You want to earn some additional money. You want to use the profit funnel business. You want to use this to earn yourself an additional income or replace your income. Then it's valuable time, isn't it? That's what I think anyway. That's why I run a business and I work for myself, because I can't stand sitting around watching EastEnders. I don't watch TV. It's very rare. So, guys, I think, I'm conscious that we're already 1 hour, 28 minutes into the webinar. So can you see that all of these pages that I've already created, I've got a contact page, I've got a contact form that pops up when they click on the button. I've got a thank you page for after they've entered the contact form. We've got some terms and conditions, some privacy policy, etc., etc. Can you see that this website funnel has got the structure? It's got this part. So it's got this here. Yeah. So it's got all of the tabs that go off. What I haven't added yet is this, all of these opt-in pages, okay, which are going to grab their name and email. So let's just build out one, and then I'm going to wrap up the webinar because I'm very, very conscious of everyone's time. And I love the fact that you guys are still on here. Well done, you know, a massive high five. So let's just add a new step. You can see how easy this is. So let's call this the mistakes. Oh, shit, sorry. Mistakes. I know what I pressed. And we're going to just build out a mistakes page. So let's say on our website, we're offering the 7 mistakes people make when trying to build a funnel. Okay. And it's a PDF book. So we're just going to do a nice and simple, easy. So you can see when you create a new page, Clickfunnels gives you all of these templates. Look at this. It's just freaking unreal. You know, anything you want, you can. So obviously you can preview these. So let's look at that one. It'll give you a preview. Come on. So it shows you where you put your headline, your sub-headline, a little bit of content here, and then your opt-in box. See how easy that is. You can have ones where it's, you know, just a very simple pop-up sort of look. It doesn't need to be excessive. So if you think about what we've got here, you could build 1, 2, 3. You could build 6 of these in 30, 40 minutes. Obviously, you get for the free video, but you don't have to put a video. You know, you can do it as they've been on your website, sorry, here, and they may have just clicked on a button that's here because they want the 7 mistakes. It takes them straight over. So you've got no video here. You don't need to do anything. So you can see how quickly you can get all this up and running. So let's just use that one just as a nice, easy. In fact, look, you can see these video ones here. I mean, there's so many. And then also what's phenomenal about ClickFunnels, and I'm going to go back to the top so I can select them, is you can save your own template. So with the top page, you can save it. So these are all my pages that I've created. So you can see the different niches I've worked with clients in. I've got dentistry, I've got selling houses. You can see me in the different videos. So what we want is a nice, simple, clean opt-in page. So you can see some of these. I've got service. I've got the free tips and tools one. So let's just go and grab something nice and easy. So let's just, for simplicity's sake, because you've already seen it in a way, this is one of the Profit Funnel business pages. So let's just use that. And obviously what we'd do is when this loads, we'd switch out this 3D image and we'd change everything. We'd just change the text and bang, it's done. So you can use, once you've downloaded the Profit Funnel business, you've got all of those pages that you can use in additional places. So, you know, you can see how many pages I've got in here. I've been using ClickFunnels for nearly 3 years, pretty much since the month it started. I've been building funnels for about 10 years. But once you've started, it becomes so quick. You saw tonight how I've got that template already in there. I've obviously modified it for a backup, but most of those pages I've already recreated. So look, all we'd do is we'd go and get a 3D. Again, you can get that created on Fiverr for $5. Or if you're a designer, you can do that in 30 seconds. So you press this button here, bang, takes us into our images. So these are all the images that I've got saved. You can see all of these. This is myself and my wife, my son. And I can just instantly add that image. I can either upload it or use one I've already got in here. We're not going to do that right now. Again, as I say, because we're just, I've got 15 minutes left on the egg timer. Why is that? Okay, I'm looking over at the egg timer on the other page. It doesn't matter. So we'd change our headline here. It'd be based around our dentistry niche, wouldn't it? So it would be, let's, you know, what did I say? Discover the 7 mistakes. Let's say the 7 mistakes people make when choosing a dentist. Okay, let's go to that. Let's just bold that. Okay, discover, and again, I'd make sure this is all squared off properly. So this will be a PDF, so it's still download. I'll just change the text down here, save that, bang, and now all I do then. Oh, sorry, it's still saving. This is how slow it's going. I don't know what's happened with my egg timer, guys. I'm going to ignore it because it's died over on the left-hand side. So whilst that's loading, I'm just going to go back through the questions. Anything I've missed, I'm just going to scroll through. Georgina, don't worry about that. Georgina's saying she's got a bit of tech overwhelm. You can. Hopefully you can see how simple this is. And again, I give you all the training with the Profit Funnel business. I give you all of the training how to do all of this. It's really simple. So let's say, for instance, right. So we just created that page that we just made. Yeah. So this is this here. Yeah. So this is the page. Now, this isn't connected to our website funnel yet, but all we need to do is go back to our home page, which is here. Yeah. Our home page is up here in our funnel. Peter, no, that's fine. No. Yeah, Peter's sorry, I'm still kind of going through because I'm conscious of this loading. Peter's saying absolutely love it. Thank you, Peter. Pally, really interesting, but GTG soon. Got to go, I presume. That's fine. Listen, guys, there will be people who have had to leave. I have overrun massively. I'm going to be 5 more minutes now. So let's say, for instance, that mistakes thing we made. So let's quickly 5 minutes, and I'm going to finish off. Claire, yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. There's quite a few of you saying you've got to go. 100%. 5 minutes. So now this is our page. Come on, load. So what we're going to do over here, for instance, we're going to add a button here. So you can see here, if I hover on the orange and click add, I can add any of these elements now. Okay, so I can add an image, I can add anything I want. So I'm going to add an image here, and I'm going to delete that. And this would be my ebook image. Okay, and then I'm going to add a button down below because obviously I want people to click on the button to go to the download. Come on, where's it gone? Button there. So I'm trying to rush because I'm conscious that people have got to go. And let's say this headline would be the same as over here. Let's go back here. Can you see how easy this is, guys? This really isn't complicated. Now, what I would do is I'd take this link, go over here. So when they click on this button, sorry, I can't tell sometimes whether it's going slow. Okay, download now, and then you just set the action, and this is what you want to happen when they click that button. I'm going to click that in there, open in a new window, bish bash bosh. You've got your first squeeze page, opt-in page, lead magnet ready to go. Now, when that saves, I'm going to preview that again, and I hope you'll see that suddenly, look, we've got, obviously I haven't spaced it all out properly. There would be the image here. They read that and they go, discover the mistakes people make when choosing a dentist. Shit, I need to know about that. I'm choosing a dentist right now. And can you see that it's left your main page is open still in their browser? But bingo, right. Now they've got the potential to, when it loads, come on, why is that? Come on, internet. It will load. There. So now they've got the opportunity to, obviously the only way they're going to get this, and this would be the mistakes ebook cover, is to put their name and email in. Bang. They go into your autoresponder, and then they start getting these emails. Number one, that delivers them. Now, don't forget, obviously, we're going to take them through to the thank you page, which is going to be 3 steps, potentially. Step number 3 would be the download. Steps 1 and 2, monetize. Remember, we talked about earlier. So can you see very quickly how you can help this business owner, whether they're a dentist, accountant, real estate broker, anyone, you can help them not only generate a database, which is happening right here, but monetize it very, very quickly as well. Give me a 1 for yes, a 2 for no. And I'm going to have a mouthful of water. Awesome. Lots and lots of yeses. Thank you for the interaction. Thank you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much gonna finish all of this off after I finish the webinar. And what I will do is then I'll dump it into the replay page. Please, if you haven't watched the previous webinars, go and watch 1 to 6. I give you, I don't remember them all, but you know that it shows you what funnels we give away there as well. They may be in your niche. And just to finish off, because obviously I want to give as much value to you as I can, to go and grab your copy of the Profit Funnel Business. You can see it here, funnelsqualified.com/advantage. Okay, and all you got to do is put your name and email in, and I'm going to give you the Profit Funnel Business completely free. If you would like to go and get a trial of Clickfunnels and not get the Profit Funnel Business, then you can go here to funnelsqualified.com/YT-trial-bonuses. Please come and follow me on social media over here. On Facebook, Robert James Murray. Come and join us in the Funnels Qualified page. And if you are going to, come and join us on the Profit Funnel Business, which I know I'm getting loads of comments saying, yeah, I want to get in on the Profit Funnel Business. Please go over there right now. It's a private group. I'll have to give you access to it. So you go and ask to join the group. It's Profit Funnel Business, and I will accept you as long as I can see that you're on my list. And also come and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I want to engage you. I want to give you as much value as possible. And if there's anything I can help you with, please at any time private message me. I can't always get back to you straight away. We're very busy. We've got lots of clients. We just did August Madness for anyone that saw the other day, where we gave away some ridiculous offer in August. So the guys and myself are absolutely rammed right now. But I always endeavour to come back to people in the 24 hours as a minimum. Now I have had 2 or 3 of you who have actually asked, in fact, that's what I should do, who've asked about the software we're using to run the live webinar. It is Webinar Jam, and what I'll do is I'm going to see if I can find it here. So I'm on the other screen right now. So, and what I'll do, again, I haven't really tested out all the functionality. I can do a poll in here. I can do anything I want. So what I'm going to do is in the chat box, I'm going to give you a link to go in and have a play around with the software Webinar Jam. They have got a launch on right now. They've got some ridiculous offers. The package they give you to train you how to do your own webinars, live or automated, is freaking insane. It's worth about 20 grand, the training alone. And I believe they're doing a special offer right now. It's in launch. But go and watch on that link in the chat box. Obviously, you can't see it. It should be in your chat. You'll be able to go and watch this. They got 6 videos, which is leading up to the launch. They're very funny. They're very good at what they do. Next week, I'm going to test out more of the things inside the back office here. I can add polls, so I can do a survey whilst we're live. I can give you offers. I can show videos. I can give you files, so I can give you some freebie files next week. So there's so much I can do inside of here. It blows me away, and I've just kind of realised that I could have done this. See, you live and learn, don't you? I kind of forgot that I had my little whiteboard pen. So just to clarify, if you want the Profit Funnel Business, there's the URL there. That's free, completely free to you. If you want to get the free bonuses for having a Clickfunnels trial, go to this page here, put your name and email in. Guess what? I'm taking your name and email. And obviously, if you want to come and follow us on social media, please, come and join the groups. Most importantly, the Profit Funnel Business group. Excuse me. Because that's really important. I've just dumped in the chat box for all of you the link to go and have a look at Webinar Jam. That's really cool. And we're going to wrap these things up. And what I will do, you'll get an email out in the next day or so you can watch the replay. And I'll send you to the replay page. You can watch all of the previous ones. Guys, I'm sorry for overrunning. I hope you've got some value from it. Any questions before I close out for the evening? Excuse me. Simon, glad to see you're excited. Yeah, I'll have that share funnel probably uploaded, I would guess, by latest tomorrow night. I'll get the instantly you'll be able to see the replay of this, but the share funnel won't be instantly available on the replay page. So same answer to you, Jane. Yes, Sanjay. Yeah, happy for you to have as many funnels as you want. You know, obviously I sell bespoke funnels. That's our business. That's our model. But you know, if you're in a niche, for instance, or you're in the fitness niche, obviously we did a live funnel last week. We built a fitness opt-in page or opt-in funnel, so you can go and download that on the replay page. But whatever your niche is, you know, drop me a private message on Facebook or in the Profit Funnel Business group, and I'll happily, if I've got a template, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you for free. You know, as I say, we sell funnels for £5,000, but I'm happy to give anyone who's live on these webinars or is part of the Profit Funnel Business group, I'm happy to give you as many templates as you need so that it can help you succeed. So guys, I'm going to wrap up, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Please go and register for next week's What the Funnel. I want to get more numbers next week. More numbers. That was really good English. I want to have more fun next week. I'll be used to this software. I'll know what it can and can't do. You know, this whiteboard is great for drawing on top of the screen, things like this, but it's not so good as when I tried using it as a whiteboard, because when I got rid of it, it all disappeared. But anyway, guys, bye for now, and I will speak to you again soon.